Praise to you, Lord Jesus Christ, King of endless glory. One does not live on bread alone, but on every word that comes forth from the mouth of God. Praise to you, Lord Jesus Christ, King of endless glory. Lord be with you. Reading from the Holy Gospel according to John. Jesus moved about within Galilee. He did not wish to travel in Judea because the Jews were trying to kill him. But the Jewish Feast of Tabernacles was near. But when his brothers had gone up to the feast, he himself also went up, not openly, but as it were in secret. Some of the inhabitants of Jerusalem said, "Is he not the one they're trying to kill? And look, he's speaking openly, and they say nothing to him." But the authorities have realized that he is the Christ. But we know where he is from. When the Christ comes, no one will know where he is from. So Jesus cried out in the temple area as he was teaching and said, "You know me. You know me, and also know where I am from. Yet I did not come on my own, but the one who sent me, whom you do not know, is true. I know him, because I'm from him, and he sent me." So they tried to arrest him. No one laid a hand upon him, because his hour had not yet come. The Gospel of the Lord. Praise to you, Lord Jesus Christ. The first thing we need to get from this Gospel reading is that there is a day, a time, an hour, a moment set aside for everything in God's providence, everything in God's will. And Jesus is modeling for us here that in the meantime, while we're waiting for the moment, that we need to just do what we know we should do. Jesus knew that the Jews were trying to kill him now. And he was right, because they did. But the exact hour for it to begin was only known to the Father, because, first of all the prophecies had to line up. It was like coming in for a landing. Before you land an airplane, everything, there's a checklist that has to be checked off in order that everything you're going to make a smooth, basically 2 and then a 3-point landing. Yes, I fly the Microsoft Flight Simulator. I've been doing it for 20 years, so I know how to do this. But everything has to line up, literally line up. And so until that moment of touchdown, we need to stay on track. We need to be on the autopilot of staying in God's will and way, humbly getting out of the way of the controls so that through us the controls can be controlled and we can make a safe landing. In the kingdom, that's where we're supposed to be going. So Jesus is just trying to give us a little more info on the backstory of the flight to heaven. And he's saying that I am trying to tell you where I come from. You have this one arcane saying that, oh, well, we do not know where this Messiah is coming from. Well, that's just not true, because I'm saying hundreds and hundreds of prophecies have to line up that he's going to come from Bethlehem, and he's going to be born in obscurity, in a stable. And he's going to live a life of a suffering servant. And if that wasn't Jesus, then it isn't anybody. Because he lived the most humble life that there ever was, in obscurity. All the while trying to make the climax of the story, the actual punchline, is, the Father and I are one. The Father in heaven and I are one, and we want you to be one with us. We are so joyful in ourselves. We want to share that joy with you. And he probably gets very exasperated when we, through pride, want to do things our own way. And you know what happened to the one who insisted on having it his way. His name was Lucifer, and now he is the angel of death who is in hell and who wants to bring as many with him there through pride. So there's only two banners, the banner of pride and the banner of humility. Jesus is the living model of humility par excellence. He came from heaven down here to be one of us so that he could redeem us. He landed in enemy territory so that he could make us friends once again with God, to live a life of bliss forever in the heart of God, the Father, forever. And so all of this little chatter and these little, just such prideful contrivances of, oh, well, we're going to get you, we're going to kill you, we're going to kill you. And that's the whole beauty of the prophecy from the Book of Wisdom. It spells it out completely. This is an amazing reading. This I'm going to print out, and I'm going to, every day between now and Good Friday, I'm going to read this. I'm going to listen to this. Now, this is what we're going to do. We got to beset the just one, because he's obnoxious to us. He sets himself against our doings. He reproaches us for our transgressions of the law and charges us with violations of our training. Who does he think he is? Well, he's God. He professes to have knowledge of God and styles himself a child of the Lord. He is the child of the Lord. And to us, he is the center of our thoughts. Whoa. He's trying to tell us what to think. Merely to see him is a hardship for us, because his life's not like that of others. He's different. He's different. He's different. Stay away from him. He's different. He judges us debased. Well, he has the right to judge. You are debased. Who thinks like this? He holds aloof from our past as from things that are impure. He wants us to stop being impure. Oh, we can't have that. He calls blessed the destiny of the just. What? And boasts that God is his Father. He is his Father. Let us see whether his words be true then. We're going to trick him, manipulate him, and we're going to end up killing him. But we're going to try, he's going to torture him. We're going to put him to the test, that we may have proof of what he's been saying, that he is meek and humble of heart and gentle and patient. So let's really test this out. Let us condemn him to a shameful death. For according to his own words, God will take care of him. Well, God is taking care of him, and he's going to take care of them too, who think like that. He's going to send them where people like that think, forever, in the aloneness, the utter aloneness of hell. And so, the question is, which banner, if you're in battle, there's a huge banner so you know whose side you're on. And the guy on a horse is carrying this big pole with the banner on it. So you're going to be following one that's marked pride, or you're going to follow the one that's marked humility. Humility is the key to the gates of heaven that are placed in our hands. When we get to the gates, they're going to be shut when we die. And we must possess the key of humble thoughts, humble words, humble deeds in order to unlock that door. There is no other way in. God bless us all.